think tonight I'm gonna start off tying uh, some top water, some gurgler. You know, I tie those a lot, but I don't really tie them ever on stream. So thought I'd start off tying some gurglers. So I'm gonna start with a thread base. Uh, no, I've never tried striper fishing with a fly rod. So right here, I'm just cutting off the body, which I've just used foam right here. So that's gonna be my body right there whenever I get ready for that. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink flash. Do I like Trump? Nah, not at all. I think he's probably one of the best presidents of our lifetime. So I'm gonna add some flash right here to the tail. All right, now I'm gonna add the tail. Polar bear fur. I don't think I have any polar bear fur. That's pretty funny though. Whoops. I messed up on that foam piece, y'all. Let me cut a longer foam piece. Screwed up on that one. So right here, I'm just cutting out a foam piece to use. Bald eagle feathers. That's hilarious. Alright, so we're putting the foam on right here. Alright. Now I'm going to add a little body to it. I'm just going to take some pink chenille. Now I'm gonna wrap the chenille. Now I'm going to add a piece of white saddle hackle. Where do I fish? I don't have a steady hands. Oh, thank you, Data Monkey. So I'm a fishing guide down in Louisiana. Um, I've got about 700 videos on my channel. I just put a new video out today, so I don't only tie flies. I'm a fishing guide, so I got, you know, tons of videos, fishing video, not just fly fishing, spinning rod also, but I've got a ton of fishing videos on my channel. So if y'all want to go check it out, it'd be pretty sweet. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get a piece of white saddle hackle right here. I cut off the bottom part of the feather because that thick part is hard to tie. Usually the thick part of the feather is just going to break or crack when you start to tie it anyway. All right. And thank y'all for watching me on Kick. Also, I'm also streaming on Kick, y'all. My first stream ever on Kick. So thank y'all for watching me. I just thought I'd try it out. All right. So now after you put the saddle hackle on there, we're going to wrap the saddle hackle. Working from the back up towards the front of the fly. That'll be good enough. Once you get up here, we'll tie it off. So we'll tie the saddle hackle off. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take... Hey y'all, thank y'all for watching. Now we're going to take this right here, the foam piece, which is what makes... This is a top water fly, by the way, y'all. So we're going to take this, fold this over. But you want to bring your saddle hackle down. And we're going to fold this over right here. And then tie it off. Oh, my thread broke. That happens, y'all. If your thread breaks, not a big deal. Just restring it and keep on trucking. So if your thread breaks, not a big deal, y'all. Just restring it. It's gonna happen when your time flies. You're gonna break some thread. Just restring it up and you'll be good to go. All right. Go ahead and cut this little piece off. All right, and now we'll take and tie this off. So, got your little tire thingy right here. Now we'll put some glue on that, and then we'll trim this right here. So we're going to put some glue over this thread where we tied the knot. And then we'll go over it with an ultraviolet light right here. All right, now we'll trim this. We'll trim the saddle hackle some. So there you go, just a quick gurgler. Of course, you can do it in any color you want, but we'll tie some more. So this is a topwater fly, y'all. This little lip right here, when you're stripping the fly, it's going to catch the water and, you know, splash water up. Basically it. We'll tie some more. I'll tie another one this color, and then we'll tie some different colors. I gotta find my hooks. Oh, here they are. Thank y'all for watching, everybody that's watching. Also streaming on Kick for the first time, y'all. So if you're watching on Kick, thank y'all for watching. Alright, so I'm going to get a little thread base right here. And starting off with a pink bucktail. Just going to get a chunk of bucktail like this right here. Cut that. And go ahead and run that down the hook. Alright, after we do that, we'll throw some flashing on there. Just using some pink flashing right here, y'all. pink flashing on the tail. All right. We need to cut our body out. So let's do that. Do this on the side, I guess. So we got our body right here. We'll go ahead and tie the body down. All right, after we got the body, we'll add some pink chenille. Pink chenille right here. Thank y'all for watching, everybody that's watching. I just put out a new full video today. I actually went fishing yesterday by myself, which is rare this time of year. I'm usually taking clients with me, but I got to fish yesterday by myself. So, and I recorded all that. So if you want to see that video, it's on my channel. All right, now we'll wrap this, what you call it, up the hook. And once it gets up here, we'll go ahead and tie this off. All right. Now we're going to add a feather. These are not the best feathers, y'all. When I bought these, and they just weren't the best feathers, but whatever. It looks like a wet chicken. It looks like a wet chicken feather. So always cut this thick part off right here. I don't really use that. If you're watching me on Kick, thank you very much. It's my first Kick stream, live stream. I've never live streamed on Kick, so just thought I'd try it out. All right, now we'll tie the feather off on here. And now we'll wrap the feather. So I'm going to take some clippers right here, y'all. And that didn't hold. You can do it by hand also. All right, now we're gonna fold, and all this extra stuff right here I'm gonna cut off here in a minute, but I'm going to cut these little. All right, so now we're going to kind of fold these down, pull over your foam, and tie the foam off. All right, we'll tie the hook off. That's hilarious. Thanks, Alvin. I mean, you got the first letter right. I'm definitely a lesbian. All right. Now we'll hit this with glue. And then dry it. All right, now we'll trim it up. Because right now the feathers are kind of going every which way, so we just trim that up. All right. Just another little top water gurgler, y'all. I said this part right here catches water when you strip it. Splashes water out. Real simple fly. All right, let's tie a different color. Hey, Mr. Allen. How many did I catch? I think they're all on the video. I think I only had 6 or 7. I honestly, if I would have stayed there, I could have. There was black drum everywhere, and there was big bulls out there with them, but the water was a little dirty. It wasn't super clean, so it was a little dirty. If I would have stayed in that area, I could have probably caught more fish. I went and tried a different area, and I did see fish, but not as many as I saw on that flat. If I would have stayed on that flat, I could have caught more. All right, y'all. Let's tie another gurgler, just a different color. No, I'm in Louisiana. So I'm a fishing guide in Louisiana, fly fishing and spinning rod. So if you want to book a trip on my YouTube channel, there should be a link, but it's LouisianaOnTheFly.com. All right, let's do a purple, y'all. thought I had some purple thread, but I might be out. No, I got purple thread. Just gonna swap my thread out real quick, y'all. Yes, sir. I've got about 700 fishing videos on my channel, Ever Loving Outdoors. So you ought to check out my channel. I've got probably about 700 videos on there. All right, y'all. We're just gonna string up some purple right here. So just take your bobbin and put your, if you can see to do it, put your thread gathering apparatus down through there. Put that through there. Go ahead and pull it up through. All right, this time we're gonna tie a purple fly, y'all. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let me know if you're gonna try to come down in February, if you can make it. I'm just tying some gurglers up, just to do something a little bit different, since I don't normally tie gurglers on stream. Just thought I'd tie something a little bit different. I need 2 more ingredients real quick. We got one right here. One right here. All right, y'all, let's start. I just had to get my ingredients out. All right, we'll start with a 3/0 Uncle hook. In fact, it's the last one. It's the last one in that pack. So, last one in that pack. But I got a bunch of hooks. Big spay rods. No, sir. I would say an 8 weight at the minimum, just a regular 8 foot or 8 weight rod. You know, usually 9 foot or whatever. But 8, 9s, and 10s are normally what we throw. My favorite's a 10 weight, just because I can handle those bigger fish easier. All right, I'm gonna start off with a purple deer tail. And I'm just cut off a chunk of the purple deer tail, y'all. We're gonna run that down the fly. All right. Shamanda says, hey. Hey, Shamanda. All right, now we're going to I can get out of here. Grab some purple flashing. So grab some purple flashing, y'all. You go ahead and put that on there. All right, and y'all know I like my gold. All right, so I'm gonna throw some gold flashing on there with it. All right, throw some gold flashing on there with it. Now we'll cut our body out. So just got the hair line. It's the 3mm purple foam. All right, and I just go with the smaller side and then just cut it out. So what you want to do, you want to cut a thin side to do your wrapping and then start getting thicker. Just a piece of foam, y'all. It does not have to be perfect, you know. And I'm gonna wrap that on there. Okay. Now I'm gonna take some purple chenille that has cat hair on it, apparently from the cats, and cut a piece of purple chenille right here. And then wrap that to get it started. Now I'm going to wrap the chenille, working from the back to the front. And I'm going to tie it off. You can run a bead head behind it. Yeah, there's so many different ways to tie top water gurglers or whatever. There are so many ways to do it. This one right here is just kind of real quick and easy, you know. What was I about? Oh yeah. So then, if I can find them, just gonna grab a piece of saddle hackle. There's one right there. This one volunteered, so we'll use it. I just cut the thick end of the saddle hackle off. Alright, now we'll go ahead and run the saddle hackle down. Okay. And now we're just going to fold this over and tie it on. You can just kind of hold your saddle hackle down to the side. Alright, now we'll tie it off. Alright, throw some glue on there and that's it. Besides any trimming you might want to do. That one looks pretty good without doing too much trimming. There you go, y'all. Little top water gurgler for you. Like I said, this lip right here catches water, so when you're stripping it, it flashes up, splashes up. Alright, let's do another one. I usually like to do at least a couple in the same color. I gotta get some more hooks, y'all. Let's see. I have a ton of hooks though. Usually buy a bunch at one time. Alright, thread base again. If y'all are new to my channel, please subscribe, everybody. Hit the like button. Just put out another new video today. So, All right, we're going to start off with a purple deer tail. As you can tell, I've been using this side a lot. Um, we're just going to cut off a chunk of deer tail. Go ahead and run that down. Put our flash on there. All right, grab my purple flashing. So purple flashing. Looks like a Mardi Gras wig. All right. Now we'll cut our body with our foam. So got a little foam body right here. Again, does not have to be perfect. Oh, sorry. We're putting the thin end down on the hook and then wrapping it. I need to do a video for y'all one day when I go out there and I throw nothing but top water flies, so y'all can see the action on them. Especially if you get on a bunch of big redfish that are schooling up and throw that top water fly on there, you'll get your arm broke off. All right, now I got some little purple color chenille. Start that and wrap that around. Oops. Y'all, I'm also streaming on Kick tonight, which is another streaming platform. So thank y'all for watching on Kick. ADTO. My first time streaming on Kick, so just giving it a shot. So thank y'all for watching me over on Kick also. All right, so now after we've done that, we're gonna wrap a purple feather around it right here. All right. Now, on the thick part of the feather down here, y'all, you know that part will normally crack or something if you try to wrap that. So I normally just cut that off. All right, now we'll go ahead and wrap the feather, the saddle hackle around. Just put a clip on there. It just makes it easier. If you don't have a clip, you can just do it by hand. Yeah, DTO. If you go to my website, louisianaonthefly.com, and check my calendar, send me a message. You can come down to Louisiana. If you're not in Louisiana, you can come down here and go. All right, y'all. So now we're going to take the foam right here, fold it over, and wrap it up. All right, and then we'll just tie it off. All right. And once it's tied off, we'll throw some glue on there like you normally do with all of the rest of your flies. Yeah. So if you're in Georgia, I'm actually from Georgia. So if you're like in middle Georgia, it's about a 7 hour drive. All right. 2 gurglers down, y'all. Uh, Thomaston with a not Thomasville, Thomaston. All right, y'all. Should we keep the top water going or do something else? I could do a shrimp. Oh, thank you, DTO. I can do a shrimpy one. We can do a shrimpy one real quick. Let me put this up, and I'll grab some stuff to do. Well, not really a shrimpy, but more of a natural color. Just need to put this purple up right here. All right. All right, y'all. We're about to do another fly. I'm just grabbing a couple of ingredients. All right. All right, let's knock out another one, y'all. All right, this one's going to be a little bit more natural looking. Got to restring my bobber real quick. Okay. All right. I found a few more to 3 Uncle hooks. I got a bunch of hooks left, but I usually try to buy them if I can find them on sale or clearance or something. And I get a whole bunch of them at one time. All right, let's get a thread base. A little bit of a thread base right here. I forgot to grab my deer tail. All right, olive colored deer tail. Just cutting off a chunk of olive colored deer tail right here, y'all. Yep. I know how that is, man. All right, go ahead and wrap the deer tail down. All right, let's add some flashing to it. Got some green flashing right here. I'm gonna add a little gold to it just because I want to. All right, let's get our foam. Cut some foam. Let's see what this is. This is a 2 millimeter. Sorry, y'all. My cousin just texted me. I was just texting him back. All right, y'all. We're gonna take the foam and cut the foam. Start off thin and just go up to a thick piece. It don't look perfect. It don't have to be. All right, now just put some body on there. A little what you call it? This is like a little bit of black. It's got a little bit of green mixed in with it. Wow, thank you, DTO. Thanks, man. Thanks. I rarely ever get like I rarely ever get those super chat things. Thank you. You know, I wish I could be the next Mr. Beast of fishing videos, but you know. All right, we're going to wrap this. These flies don't take long to tie at all. These topwater flies. Sorry, y'all. I got my cousin texting me, and I got another fishing guide texting me at the same time. Thank you, DTO. You ought to watch my Christmas special I put out on New Year's Eve. Pretty cool video. You ought to watch that one. I mean, I put it out on Christmas Eve. All right, we're gonna go with a green, like an olive green piece of saddle hackle, y'all. Always cut the thick piece off. All right. All right. Thank you, Grady. Thank you. I'm going to tie this off. Oh, you know what I should have said, DTO? I should have said, I don't know if you ever watched D-Day Cobra on his live streams, but he's always like with a proper 199. Since you did $1.99. All right, flip this over. We'll throw some glue on there. Hit it with the ultraviolet light to dry the glue. There you go. A little top water gurgler, y'all. I said this right here catches the water when you pull it through and splashes up. I just thought I would do a little something different tonight. I don't think I've ever tied topwater flies on stream, so I just thought I would do it for y'all. All right, let's tie another one. These flies you can tie really quick. We've already done, let's see, 5 flies already, y'all. Already tied 5 flies. All right, start off with a little thread base. Grab some olive deer tail. That's hilarious. Why catch fish when you can fly fish? That is true. So yesterday, if you watched the video I put out earlier, when I went yesterday, I got out there and it was slick calm, fish everywhere. And then today the wind's blowing 20 miles an hour, so it's gonna mess it all up. I think the wind's supposed to be blowing all weekend, so it's gonna mess. It's gonna get the water dirty again, and then we'll have to wait a day or two and start all over. That's the thing about high winds down here in Louisiana. A lot of the areas we fish down here uh, are mud, dirt bottom. So when that wind kicks up, it makes the water dirty. Thank y'all for watching, everybody. Thank y'all for watching. All right, we need to cut our foam. So we got our piece of foam right here. And you're going to want to cut, you start off thin at the bottom. There you go. It don't have to be perfect looking, y'all. The main thing is it's just going to make the fly float, and the lip is what does all the work. So all right. Now we're going to add a piece of chenille. piece of chenille right here. And y'all, you know, this being a top water fly, you can tie really any color you want, you know, whatever, because it's top water. So you know you want that flash and that, you know, you want to be able to see the fly. All right, now we're gonna wrap this chenille from the back to the front, from the window to the wall. We're gonna wrap that chenille. From the window to the wall. All right. All right, now we're going to add a piece of saddle hackle. Again, I just cut off the thick part right here. All right, now we'll wrap this. All right, now we'll fold over the foam and tie it off. All right, and now we'll tie it off. Oh, you like that shirt? Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Roy. Thank you. All right, now after we tie that off, we're gonna flip it over, throw some glue on here, And that'll be that for that fly. All right, y'all. Another top water gurgler right there, y'all. That makes, let's see, that's 6 flies we've tied tonight already. We started out with some pink and white. Can't really go wrong with little pink and white. Then we went to purple. Purple with some gold flash. And then we did some olive color. A little more shrimpy, a little more natural. Strip that in front of a big old redfish and hold on tight. But we did about 6 of those. Currently just still working on this box right here, y'all. So there's some on that side. The video I put out yesterday, this fly right here, that's what I was catching them on all day yesterday, this fly right here. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you, DTO. I brought my, it's right here. So this right here, I got 3 boxes of flies in my skiff. This is like my main box. I brought it inside the house because I gotta straighten it up. But this is my main box, but it's done got messy. You know, from taking flies in and out fishing. I tie a bunch of these too. These are crab flies. But this is one side. You see I got gurglers all up here. But this is like my main box that you know, obviously a lot of purple and black. But this is the box that I keep like out, so when we're fishing I can grab a fly out of there. But I brought it inside the house. I got to straighten it up. But where'd I get the box? This is a Nomad. It's Nomad Design. Let's see. It might have a website. I do not. Yeah. Nomadtackle.com. So I don't even think it's really made for flies, but it works perfect for flies. You know, it's the same thing as like a fly box. So I got 3 matching boxes like this right here that I keep in the boat. And this one's just a box. I'm probably actually, when I get done with this box of flies, I'm probably going to sell the entire box off. Obviously with all the flies in it. And because all these are never been used. So I think I'm just going to sell the entire box off. And that way, whoever's wanting to do like saltwater, you know, redfish, whatever, they basically have a box full of flies to use. So, but y'all, I think that's gonna be about it for tonight. It's about 15 till 10 down here in Louisiana, and I think that's gonna be about it. But thank y'all for watching. We tied 6 flies. The weather's kind of weird next couple of days. I'll probably do some charters this coming week. if nothing else, I'll get out there and do some fishing videos for y'all, even if it's just me or whatever. So um, that's really the only time I get to fish is if I'm not booked. So so far I'm not booked this week, but I've got a lot of local clients that want to go as soon as the weather gets good. So if the weather's good this week, I'll probably take some of my local people. But thank y'all for watching, everybody, and please subscribe and hit the thumbs up and all that stuff. And thank y'all for chatting with me. And that's about it, y'all. Thank y'all for everything. I'm gonna get off here for the night. Thank y'all.